You don't need me to tell you what type of guitar this is. Without even showing you the headstock, you know that this is a Gretsch. They have iconic looks, they have a wonderful 50s snappy tone, and the best bit is there's so much choice at various different price points to suit everyone. But for all their merits, it can be quite intimidating for someone new to the range, looking down a long list of different guitars with different numbers and codes and trying to decipher what's what. So let me break it down for you in this video. Let's look at the different price ranges and then the different types of guitars that you're likely to see within those ranges, and then we can hone in on perhaps which guitar is going to suit which player. So let's talk about the different price ranges. So the best thing about Gretsch is that there is a Gretsch guitar from every single level, all the way from beginner up to collector. And the best bit is that there is no exclusion in terms of the types of guitar at each price point. So let's start with the entry level. These are known as the Streamliners. Now, they range in price from around £200 to £500 and are very much great for beginner guitarists or people who are looking to dip their toe into the world of Gretsch. Within that range, there's still plenty of options and loads of choices of features that will keep every type of guitarist happy. Next up we have Electromatic. Now Electromatic are the core range of Gretsch's. These are very much going to be the workhorses that are a step up from the Streamliner, but still at an affordable, accessible price point for guitarists everywhere. So they're built with more premium woods and electronics than the Streamliners, but they're going to be more accessible and affordable to the average buyer. Lastly, you have the professional range. So the professional range is a bit of a broad term for everything that falls above the Electromatic range in terms of quality. So we're talking about the Players Editions, we're talking about Vintage Select, we're talking about various artist series, but basically what you're getting from the professional series are their kind of best quality instruments without delving in to the custom shop. Now everybody's budget is going to be different and needs will differ depending on the guitarist. But what is great about the Gretsch range is that you're not excluding yourself from any type of Gretsch guitar by choosing one at a more affordable price. If you want a hollow body Gretsch with a Bigsby and a single cutaway, you can pay £500 or you could pay £5,000. The choice is really up to you. So now that we've talked about the price ranges, let's talk about the actual different types of guitars that Gretsch offer. Now there's lots of different names you'll hear about when people talk about Gretsch guitars. Things like the Falcons, the Penguins, Broadcasters, etc. For now, I want you to forget those names because fundamentally they all fall into the same three categories of electric guitar. Now that is solid body, center block or semi-hollow, or full hollow body. So let's talk about solid body guitars first. Now a solid body guitar is going to give you the best attack and articulation of sound. The solid wood is going to provide you with a lot of power and control over the instrument, and they are perfect for crisp, punchy tones and are perfect for overdriven rock and blues. So the most common names that will crop up when you're referring to Gretsch solid body guitars are guitars such as the Jets, the Duo Jets, the double Jets, which is basically just a jet with a double cutaway, and the Penguins. However, outside of the professional series, nowadays most commonly they are referred to as Jets. So notable users of Gretsch solid body guitars include the likes of Malcolm Young of AC/DC, Pete Townsend of The Who, George Harrison of the Beatles, and many other guitarists of that sort of period. Next, you have center block guitars, also known as semi-hollow guitars. Essentially, you have a hollow guitar either side of a central wooden block that runs down the middle. You essentially get a best of both worlds sound with a center block. They're focused and articulate enough to be able to handle higher gain tones for things like blues and classic rock, but again, they have that tonal depth and richness that you would also associate with a hollow body. Semi-hollow guitars really do have a unique tone, and they make them perfect choices for guitarists who like to play all kinds of different music, from jazzy cleans, crispy crunch, all the way up to full-blown rock. The most common guitar names you'll hear when referring to center block Gretsches are things like the Falcons and the Broadcasters, but outside of the professional range, again, they are just generally known as Gretsch center blocks. So the last type of Gretsch guitar we're going to look at are the hollow bodies. Now hollow body guitars are known for their deep, rich, luscious tones. They have that big body sound, and you're going to be getting a nice woody timbre and lots of acoustic nuance with them. They're perfect for jazzers, but they have lovely classic clean and crunch tones that make them perfect for rockabilly and all kinds of different vintage music. There are hundreds and hundreds of famous names that have used Gretsch hollow bodies, including the likes of Chet Atkins, Brian Setzer, Eddie Cochran, and so many more. There are so many different options with Gretsch. Whatever your budget, whether you're looking for single cut or double cutaway, whether you need a solid guitar, semi-hollow, full hollow, there's Bigsby or no Bigsby, there are loads of different pickup variations, loads of different color choice, and they even cater well to lefties too. Hopefully this video has provided you with a little bit of context into the Gretsch electric guitar range and has helped decipher some of the words and some of the phrases that are used when referring to Gretsches to help you hone in and choose the right one for you. If you've already got a Gretsch guitar, if you think there's something important that I've missed about buying your first Gretsch or deciding what Gretsch is right for you, pop it in the comments, let's start a discussion, let's help people out, help them choose the right guitar for them. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you again in the future.